USAF BMS session 368. Today we are looks like we're going to do battlefield interdiction, or airborne interdiction, and cap. Looks like we've got Cowboy 1 and Falcon 1 targeting T90 battalions in a north zone and a south zone. Here, let me just see. Cowboy is going to take a group just to the north of an airbase. What airbase is that? Kelix 4s. And off to the northwest of Kelix 4s is Falcon 1's primary objective. And Python 1 will attack the HQ battalion that is to the northwest of Kelix 4s with Serpent and Shark doing cap. Okay, we have 12. You guys want to just have one sweep, and then we'll fill out two of the airborne interdictions on the tanks, and then why don't we fill out the two tank interdictions, and we'll fill out Shark 1.
Is it normal to not be seeing either of these battalions on the 2D?
Yeah.
Okay. So, just a heads up there, the first two flights, Cowboy and Falcon, they have different weapons than Python, I believe. It might be better to fill one of them and then... Yeah, like the Norwegian F-16s don't have JSOWs, for instance, and some other things, perhaps.
Okay, sure. Well, why don't we fill out Cowboy 1 and Python 1 and Shark 1. And Shark 1 will just will cover both zones for the cap while the AIs attack. Okay, there's two air bases in this AO. We've got Karuna and Calix 4s. And the targets are all based around, it looks like a city. Alright, threats. We've got a pretty heavy air presence, enemy air presence. Right now there's Su-32s, Su-30s, Su-35s, and... Su-30s and Su-35s in the AO. I think that all the SA-10s are down within lethal, and I think most of the high-level SAMs, high-altitude SAMs, have been taken out. But I suspect that the HQ battalion will have SA-15. And I'm assuming that there's loads of SA-9s just waiting down with some of the battalions.
SA-19s.
Or SA-19 over Karuna, which is in between those two factories.
SA-19s, okay.
Tunguska.
Yeah, those are bad. Okay, the weather is fair at our takeoff and fair over the target.
All right, listen up.
So it magically went from -6 to 38 degrees.
Global warming.
Is that like a dot matrix print or your microwave just... I mean, a dot matrix printer would just fit perfectly to gas, man.
Okay, do we have a package lead for this one? First of all, here, let me just write down the flights.
I'm wondering, do we need a full cap or, like, rather full AI?
There seems to be quite a few aircraft.
I can hardly decide whether to take sweep or AI.
Well,
Anyway.
if you want a lot of action, I would go into the sweep. That's gonna be they're gonna be busy. That's for sure.
Looks like one of the sweep flights full by now.
Scheiße.
Do you know if Gusty fragged like extra caps and stuff, or is our base going to be destroyed? I mean, we're not doing any more Okas. They still have like 10 bases.
Yeah, he didn't mention, but let's look at defensive counter air. Oh, there's a lot here. I don't know. It's like just a bunch of little 2 ships.
All right, actually, they're down to 6 bases. Looks like not as bad anymore. 6 or 7.
So the air threats are primarily from the east and the southeast. Wow, our troops have actually invaded quite a bit.
Yeah, even though all our air bases are knocked out, the troops just keep chugging away.
Okay, so first things first. I'll lead Shark. Who's leading Cowboy?
I am right now.
Okay. Falcon. Oh, we're gonna leave that one empty. Python.
Kraus.
Okay. And we'll leave Serpent empty.
I'll be in a second. Sorry for the minutes.
Okay. Okay, so just fill those out. Package lead. I suppose I could package lead. Okay, Cowboy is Victor 1, Falcon Victor 2, Python Victor 3, Serpent Victor 4, Shark Victor 5, 17 for tactical, 15 for tower. TACAN as standard, Cowboy is 11. Yeah, so I think really the basis of this is that we'll get on station. Pardon me, Shark will get on station. We'll sweep the area and push the bandits, try and keep the bandits off to the southeast, while the strikers hit their targets, find and hit their targets to the north and northeast of the airbase, the target airbase, Calyx 4s. And then as you go dry, ground attackers, you can go air to air and provide support to Shark. We won't go any further east or southeast than, the strikers won't go any further southeast than the most eastern edge of their kill boxes. But the sweep flight can push out, we'll say, 20 miles from those, just to try and keep the enemy fighters at bay. Looks like we have friendly air defenses. It's just K200s. Yet I don't really see like an Alamo for us. So yeah, if we're getting pressed, we'll just flow back to Steer 7. I'm gonna set the bullseye for Calyx 4s. Yeah, so we'll just float to the northwest of Bulls if we're getting overwhelmed.
All right, listen up.
Oh, alternate base. The alternate field is Andenis, which is to the north of Evanas. Okay, any questions?
How are we deconflicting the? Are we all attacking the same target, or what are we? How are we doing that?
Yeah, so Cowboy is attacking the last known sighted T-90 battalion, which is directly north of the airfield.
Mm-hmm.
Python 1 is fragged to attack the HQ battalion. I mean, it's your call on whether or not you want to continue with that mission or we change it, so you can attack the tanks just to the north of, or northwest.
Would that be on Steer 4? Is that what that's trying to show?
I don't know what your steer points are.
Northeast of the factories along the road that's heading northeast. I'm
Yeah,
just wondering.
steer 4, I believe, is the HQ battalion for you guys.
Okay, I just want to. Okay, I think I understand what's going on here. All right.
What flight do you want filled up?
Yeah, Cowboy, Python, and Shark.
Okay, you have to give me some names. As in, who's in those flights that you want me to go in?
Shark's full.
Right.
Cowboys full as well.
Okay, so Python.
Yeah, Kraus, go
So you
for
can join
Apex.
Kraus.
BS, would you like to switch or stay in the sweep?
And what? Sorry, what? Victor will be on.
If you're in my
Python's
flight, you're
Victor
on
3.
Roger.
Okay,
Kraus, yeah,
so
like this most
Kraus,
asymmetrical
do you
loadout.
want to continue attacking the HQ? Try and find and kill the HQ?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay, so that should reasonably deconflict. I suggest that you guys you come in from the west and you hook off to the left when you're out, and that should keep both flights deconflicted. If Cowboy hooks to the right and stays within their kill box, but flows away from the other kill box.
Okay. Can we set up altitude blocks in the event that we are working the same tank area? Because I have a feeling we're gonna vaporize this HQ battalion in one pass, and then we'll probably need more targets. So
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
How high are you going to be attacking from?
we can just pick blocks. I mean, I would like to be minimum of 16,000 feet. So if we can do I don't know, 16 to 20 and 20 to 24,000 as blocks, that would be good. Something like that.
Okay. Are you cool with that, Gas?
Yeah.
All right, I'll take the lower block. I'll be at 16 to 20.
And your Gas is 20 to 24.
Sure.
All right. Any other questions or suggestions? Okay, cool. Hop down to your flights, and you can do your individual briefs.
Listen up. All right,
Two's
listen
here.
up.
Yo.
4 is here. 3.
All right, so this is a pretty simple mission. We're going to be departing Evanescent at medium altitude. At Steer 2, we'll fence in. Steer 3, we'll start looking for the HQ battalion vicinity of Steer 4. It should be along the road. It's probably moving southwest. So by the time we get there, it may even be by the crossroads. In fact, I'm going to put a steer point for that crossroads so we can reference that. Let's recon that and see what that looks like. Hold on. No name. Okay. Fucking clouds. There's clouds everywhere again.
Really?
Yeah. All right. So let's so Steer 5, we'll call that the crossroads. Steer 4 is going to be the HQ battalion. So I'm expecting that they're moving from Steer 4 to Steer 5. There's a armored counterattack massing around Steer 6. So we'll try to find the HQ along that road from Steer 4 to Steer 5. If we're unable, we'll attack armor vicinity of Steer 6. Mark a SA-19 threat ring around Steer 6. And also, I want you guys to use steer point lines and draw a box around the friendly unit to the northwest, the 993rd AAA Battalion. Draw a box around that. That's a restricted area, restricted attack space.
What unit again? The one in the northwest there, the 93rd.
Yes.
Copy.
No, and make the box at least 3 miles in circumference. Like, there should be no attacks within 3 miles of that unit position. And make sure you check that when on when sorting for your target. Confirm that you're not targeting those units. Make sure you recon that unit and get a visual on what the vehicles look like. They have K200s and M977s, HEMPs, and M113s. So just get a good visual on those. Make sure you study what those vehicles look like. I don't want any attacks on friendly units. We're pretty close to the flot right now. Okay, method of attack for the HQ. We'll try to do one pass. Fire 2 JSOWs, one on the front of the column, one on the rear of the column. If we'll attack by element, so whichever element spots it first, they'll be going for the attack. And once both of the JSOWs are in the air, we'll wait for impact and then re-attack accordingly. We have a loadout of 2 by GBU-12s, which are laser-guided bombs, 4 SDBs, which are JDAMs, and a JSOW. Centerline tank, no jammer. I also want, starting about halfway to Tier 3, I want a 5-mile, call it 10-mile separation between Element 1 and Element 2. And if we get bounced by fighters, we'll just set up a 10-mile grinder. Maintain 10-mile separation between each element.
Copy.
Any questions?
Yeah, Tekan, are we doing UAF standard or your special business?
I'm doing the logical standard, which is the Kraus standard. I'll be on 13 X-ray. Number 2 will be on 76 X-ray. Number 3 will be on 76 Yankee, and number 4 will be on 13 Yankee. Any other questions?
So I think we'll be using the STBs and GBUs to attack like either small or large stationary targets.
We'll use SDBs to deal with stationary targets, and we'll use the GBUs for moving targets. We'll use the JSOWs for groups of moving targets.
All right.
So if we see a whole battalion rolling around, we'll just hit them with JSOW. We should have at least 2 JSOWs left over after we attack the HQ battalion. If the HQ battalion is deployed and they're in a column, and if we fire 1 JSOW onto one side and 1 JSOW onto the other, it's going to wipe out most of the battalion. Anything that's left over, we'll pick them off. And then for the tanks that are, I believe, stationary around Tier 6, we'll engage them with SDBs and LGBs.
All right.
Whoever is not attacking, whichever element is not attacking the headquarters, just anchor at Tier 3 and fly cover until the other element's complete on the headquarters. We'll probably be using Tier 3 as an IP for attacks onto Tier 6 as well. Just make sure you have that written down. Any other questions? All right, let's jump up.
I always keep a notepad right next to the joystick for that reason alone.
Yep.
Maybe I should start doing this as well.
Gotta have a notebook, man.
Or shit, I can't remember who it is that's got the big fucking laminated board of the map of Korea. I think it's Ghosty.
I think I have like an actual kneeboard flying around somewhere. Need to look for that.
Oh, one other important note is the hard deck. So we're gonna have a hard deck of 12,000. And as discussed before, if we attack Tier 6 area, we're gonna be between 16 and 20,000 feet, no higher. because to altitude deconflict with the other flight. Did you guys copy that?
Yep.
Copy.
Shark 1-3.
All right,
Taxi clear
we'll
of
do
the runway.
a 4-ship departure.
Shark 1-1. Position and hold.
Lead's taking
Shark
active right.
1-2.
Python
Position
1
and
is positioning for active.
Shark 1-3. Position and hold. Shark 1-4. Position and hold. Python 1-2. Position and hold. Python 1-3. Position and hold. Python 1-4. Position and hold.
Sorry, Krauss, remind me to take off.
Position and hold.
Say again?
Python 1-1.
Is it 2-ship?
Clear of the runway.
4-ship departure.
4-ship.
Cowboy 1-2. Position and hold. Cowboy 1-3. Position and hold. Cowboy 1-4. Position and hold. Serpent 1-1. Position and hold. Cowboy 1-1. Ready for departure. Shark 1-1.
2 set left.
Resume on navigation. Shark 1-2. You are cleared for takeoff. Runway 34 right. Shark 1-2. Resume on navigation. Shark 1-3. You are cleared for takeoff. Runway
3 set
34
right.
right. Shark 1-3. Resume on navigation. Shark 1-4. You are cleared for takeoff. Runway 34 right. Cowboy 1-3. Ready for departure.
Full set left.
1-2. Taxi clear of the runway.
Brakes on, run it up. Brakes off
Python
now. Full
1-3.
burn now.
Taxi clear of the runway. Python 1-4. Taxi clear of the runway. Shark 1-4. Expedite departure. Cowboy 1-1. Position and hold. Cowboy 1-1. Runway 34 right for takeoff. Python 1-1. Resume on navigation.
2 wheels.
Python 1-2. Resume on navigation. Python 1-4. Resume on navigation.
Pulls wheels up visual.
Python 1-3. Resume on navigation. Shark 1-4. Resume
That was
on
weird. My
navigation.
gear didn't come up at first.
Cowboy 1-1. You are cleared for takeoff. Runway 34 right.
Okay, 1 is right for steer 2.
3. Full.
Python 1. Skyhawk 1. Target is an enemy infantry battalion. Bullseye 160. 35 miles. Cleared hot.
Gonna hold 350 for the regional. Five degrees nose up.
Falcon 1-1. Taxi. Runway 34 right.
Right.
Cowboy 1-2. Taxi clear of the... Skyhawk 1. Python 1-1. Request picture. Python 1-1. Skyhawk 1. Picture clear.
Okay, flight fence in, lead fence at 083.
2 fence 083.
3 fenced in, fuel stay 083, tank is feeding.
Full fence 083. One lights are still on.
Okay, check laser arm Check laser combat mode. Check laser code.
What's your recommendation for laser ST time?
Set both to one. You would be 1634.
No, the ST time.
That's fine. You can leave that as is.
Set up close, left, 7 o'clock.
K4, let's start our separation here now.
Chris, I believe I see you a little bit in afterburner there. I might be mistaken.
Shouldn't be.
K4, level off Angels 1-8.
Skyhawk 1, Python 1-1, request picture. Python 1-1, Skyhawk 1, picture clear.
Okay, check arming delays on your bombs.
Dragging 0.5 miles northbound.
Check left steer 3.
2.
3.
Full.
I'm gonna shoot for about 25,000, about 22,000.
All right,
I'd say.
sharp 1 checking in. 17.
I thought our block was 16 to 20.
That's if we're attacking the steer 6.
Copy, climbing Angels 25.
Two, you still dragging?
No, catching up at 0.4.
Shark 1 is commit bandit. 230 089 17 hot.
Yeah, let's shoot for actually about Angels 20.
Fox rebound 030003 Angels 17.
7, 4 good ships, 4 minutes behind carrier.
Alright, copy that. Be advised, Shark is commit to ship.
Oh, this is fun. I can't select any steer points past steer 2.
Hold on, we got bandits on the nose.
Skyhawk 1, Python 1-1. Declare. Python 1-1, Skyhawk 1. Contact confirmed.
Shark, are you defensive?
230.
Be advised, Shark is defending. Yes.
Okay. Python 1's in, on bandit at 15,000.
Alright, copy that. Shark 1 is flowing through Python.
That bandit's falling out of the sky, 10,000 pounds.
Python's contact, Python's off. Python's off to the east.
Alright, copy that. Shark 1 is continuing.
Data.
Okay, 2, you still have an issue switching steer points?
Yep.
Have you tried the rocker switch manually?
Yep.
It's just locked. Have you tried switching from dogfight mode and then cancel dogfight mode?
Skyhawk 1, Python 1-1.
Yep.
Picture. Python 1-1, Skyhawk 1. Picture clear. Skyhawk 1, Python
Can
1-1.
you,
Declare.
have you tried typing in the steer point?
Python 1-1, Skyhawk 1. Contact is friendly.
Try pressing 4 on the ICP, try manually typing in the steer point.
Alright, package Shark 1. AO looks clear. Continue with your mission. Shark 1 will push off to the east of Poles.
Are you still fucked up there, Scope?
I think I've got it. Wait, one. Yeah, I'm good.
Understood. Let's prepare to attack steer point 4. K3, keep a 10-mile separation. Anchor at steer 3. We're gonna begin to attack from the west.
Copy, element 2 anchor, steer 3.
Uh, 2 status.
Dragging 1 mile. Just went head down. I'm good to go. Got GMT tracking targets at steer 4.
Understood. So your avionics are good?
Skyhawk 1, Python 1-4.
Yep.
Declare.
Rusty but good.
Python 1-4, Skyhawk 1. Contact is friendly.
There's a thick cloud bank above steer 4. Visual of the road. Okay, contact. Contact, huge column of armor.
Okay, 4, rejoin on me. You should be, I should be on your 6 o'clock low. Will orbit tier 3.
2, no contact.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot easier if you just speed up in front of me.
Stand by. Wait for mark point. Python standby data.
Copy 7-2.
That's the HQ battalion. Stand by.
Blind on you, did you just go above the cloud?
Separate to the left.
Visual.
Okay, 4, I'll be overtaking you, 3 o'clock low.
Hey, 2, I'm in. I'm in from the southwest on the south side of the column.
2, you want me supporting or loft and bomb?
Bruiser.
Bird away. Attack the north side of the column if you have contact. I'm off to the southeast.
2 come.
Are you contact the column?
Yep.
Okay, reference where the road is, the bending road. There's a group of tanks there.
No, I'm off blind.
Understood. Come off to the right. Lock me up and get me visual. Here comes my JSOW. Oh, massive splash. 2, are you contacting my splashes on the target?
No, 2's tumbleweed.
Alright, understood. Stand by. 2, gain altitude.
4,000. Yeah.
2, stay on that heading. Climb to 20,000.
2. Visual. You at my left, 11 o'clock.
I'm gonna turn my anti-collision light on. Stand by.
I've got you.
Okay, I need you to check right and reference 0.26. Try to get on the targeting pod.
26? Oh, your mark point, you mean?
Yeah, mark point 71.
72, copy.
Just continue on that heading when you're, wait a couple more miles and then do a right-hand turn. Three status anchored.
Element 2 is anchoring tier 3.
Two status.
2, right-hand turn, searching for targets, 0.72, mark 1.
Yeah, there's a very large column there. Switch to black hot and go to expanded view.
Contact.
Okay, reference the road. You should see that's where the column starts.
Yeah, contact call.
Fire your JSOW on the 3 KS 19s that are from the road there. So about 100 meters, 200 meters north of where my splashes are, there's some KS 19s there. Fire your if you have contact on those.
Yeah, 2's rolling in.
Okay, I'm in on a triple pair of SA-13.
Paveway.
Paveway off to the right.
Okay, yes, 19.
I'm off to the northeast, paveway on the SA-13s. On the north side of the column. Splash.
Everyone's engaging ground targets at this city.
Okay, 3.
Sure.
3, I want you to switch to the pod and get contact on the column that we're attacking.
3 copy.
2, let's flow back to steer 3.
2.
Check left to heading 240.
Division 1.
Roger, let's climb.
2.
Status.
3, no visual on column.
Okay, so did you get the mark point that I sent you?
Yeah.
Reference the mark point. It's directly on top of the mark point.
False visual column.
Okay, 4, you're clear to attack the north side of the column. Fire JSOW into the north side of the column where the tanks cross the trucks. About 250 meters north of our splashes.
Roger. Bruiser.
Scope, we're going to come in for a off-axis attack.
2.
2, call contact on the column.
2, contact column.
Roger. Remain heading 260.
3, no mark point.
2, are you contact the BMPs that are on the north side of the column that are facing east?
Negative at this time.
Okay, are you contact my splashes? The burning fires on the south side of the column?
Yeah, I've got the north side locked down.
Okay, but do you contact the burning fires on the south side of the column?
Yeah.
Okay, follow that to where, into the middle, there's some tanks. There's some tanks and trucks crossing the line. Are you contact?
Yeah, 2 contact.
That is your target.
2 contact.
Just continue to flow, though. I'm in a left-hand turn.
Falls off to the south. Running around to the east. Wrong, west.
Hey, Ford, get a mark point out for your lead.
You should have got the same one. Lead, it's steer point 72.
Yeah, visual on the smoking column there.
Okay, are you visual?
Yeah, visual on the column here.
Are you contact?
Python 1, Cowboy 1.
Python 1, standby. Okay, I want you to attack the, re-attack the north side of the column once Four's JSOW hits. I haven't seen an impact yet. So you still with me?
2.
2, you have your target, right?
2.
Oh, I just saw splashes from,
That's the JSAF.
yeah, I just saw splashes from 4, okay. Alright. I'm gonna attack the tanks on the... Okay, 3, I want you to follow the large column of burning vehicles, where most of the column's on fire. I want you to attack the north side of that column.
Copy in hot on the north side.
Clear to engage.
Package Fiat is on station over AO.
Okay, one's in from the west. 2, you're clear to engage.
2 in hot from the west.
3 knot.
Paveway.
Paveway, off to the north.
Paveway.
2 paveway.
Cruiser. 3 is off to the east.
I got visual tanks down here in the column to the north. Am I clear to engage in once these weapons hit?
I'd rather your lead, you rejoin with your lead and he controls you so I don't have to control the whole fucking flight.
Three is now egressing south.
Okay, splash my target, shack my target. Alright, 2. Let's flow to the northwest here and try to get some separation. I want to try to find the Shilkers and kill him. Cowboy Python, send it.
Just plenty of targets in the city if you need more targets. There's probably about 5 battalions worth.
Python, negative. We have dozens of vehicles on our pause.
Right.
Hey, 3, say time to impact.
3, 30 seconds.
I'm about to fly back over this column on my way back to you. Am I clear to engage while I fly back?
Cleared hot. Three, splash. Holy fuck. 3 is in hot again on the column. North side.
We need to figure out where there's Shilkas out there somewhere. I keep getting spiked. We gotta find them. K2,
Paveway.
make a left-hand turn to steer point 26 or steer point 71. Mud 17, right 3 o'clock. Continuing a left-hand turn.
2 clean.
Python 1 is Mud 17 north.
2 contact mud.
I'm not going to shoot at us. Let's just continue.
Python Shark copies. Serpent is hunting Mud 17.
Okay. 2, let's stay on heading 250. Let's try to find that fucking AAA that's open.
3, I'm going to pull an orbit and rejoin on you.
Copy. 3 is in hot on the remaining vehicle.
Okay, 2, reference the northernmost fires, and then slew to the west, and you should see a grouping of 6 vehicles aside from the column.
281.
Fucking clouds.
It's 30 seconds to leave.
2, check heading 223. 230. Okay, 1's contact on the Shilka. Stand by for mark point. Stand by data.
2 data.
3 data.
4 data.
Okay, 2, reference the mark point.
3, pickle.
Nothing on data.
Gateway.
You didn't get that mark point?
I got the mark point. I don't see anything on.
Make sure you press cursor 0.
Yep. I see nothing on your mark point.
Okay, understood. Just follow me. I'm running in on air defense.
I see 2 T-90s to the east of it.
Stand by, running in.
3 lasing.
Bruiser. Bruiser. Bruiser.
3, shack, multiple vehicles.
Bruiser.
Okay, got 4 SDBs away.
Caution. Caution.
Hey,
Gateway.
still getting a Shilka spike on the nose. You got that spike on the Shilka?
Yeah, 2 pave 1.
What's the plan from here?
Yeah, 4, I'm heading to steer 3, Angels 1-9 now.
Did you get hit?
Nope.
Alright, let's reference 035.
2.
Okay, 2 say weapon.
2, I have 4 SDBs.
Roger.
And I strongly suspect my laser code wasn't set up properly. Oh yeah, I definitely fucked it up.
Okay, okay, so 2, I'm gonna send you a mark point that has 4 T-90s at it.
2.
I'm gonna come left, so I can, so I'm gimbal rolled right now, and I'm breaking below the cloud deck. Stand by.
Three's inbound, steer 4 again.
Okay, 2 standby data. Sorry, I'm just confirming that that's... Yeah, it's good. Two, you contact?
Visual on the smoke in hot for the second attack, north row.
2 copy data 7-4, 2 contact.
Okay, call contact on a group of 4 tanks.
2 contact.
Okay, you go ahead and take lead. You're clear for a left base attack onto those four tanks. Try to do 1 pass.
2 left base where SDP release.
I'm gonna check right and I'm gonna take up I'll take up trail.
Three pickle. Three's off dry.
Remember, Scope, if the carrot's inside the DLC, you can just fire immediately. Just make sure it's on point mode before you fire.
Bombs away.
Here's your times 1.
Bombs away. Bombs away.
Times 4.
Bombs away.
Okay, come off left and rejoin.
2 left for rejoin.
Okay, 3 and 4, what's your status?
3 weapon status. 4 GBU 39, 1 GBU 12, in hot, single target, north side of the column. Currently egressing south.
4's in hot on the column, single target, 1 by LGB, 4 by SDB.
.29 spike out to the east.
Skyhawk 1, Python 1-1. Request
Alright,
package
advised.
Python 1, Skyhawk 1, nearest Python. 29s, 2 ship.
2 check right.
2 checking right for threat.
Yeah, check right to intercept. I'm right behind you.
2.
Gateway.
Four paveway T90.
I think Skin's down there at 3,000.
Seen.
Skyhawk.
3
Gateway.
paveway T90.
Python 1-1, Skyhawk 1, contact confirmed.
Yep,
hostile.
that's a bandit. 2, kill that bandit.
2.
Python 1 engaging 068061, 5,000, MiG-29.
Alright, copy that. Shark 1 is in support.
2 is in the burn.
Check.
Skin, check right. Check right 10 degrees, we'll clear your 6.
Thank you.
Two, Fox 3 long.
1, 2, Fox 3 long. Su-29, MiG-29 on the deck.
3 splash. 3 egressing south for another run with GBU.
And checking left for beam.
Okay, watch yourself there, man.
2 defensive MiG-29.
One, Fox 3 medium.
Python 1 is Fox 3, 063 050 4000.
One, Pitbull.
Roger, Python, Shark in support.
2's clean.
Back speed.
Mud 17.
Skyhawk 1, Python 1-1. Request picture. Python 1-1, Skyhawk 1, picture clear.
Alright, Shark 1's heading back to Cap 1.
I think we splashed that bandit.
Four's in halt for another run. T90.
It was called as a 2 ship. I don't see his buddy.
Python.
Hey, 2 bracket left.
Python 1-1.
Refresh my memory on bracket.
Just check left and reference where the target was.
2.
I'm going to the right.
3 is in hot for another run.
Skyhawk 1, Python 1-1. Request picture. Python 1-1. Skyhawk 1. Picture is multiple groups. Nearest hostile, bullseye. 115, 80 miles. 19,000.
I think it's clear.
Yeah, 2 is clean
Go
scope.
1, we have good effect on the targets in the city. We're going to continue. We have about 10 more minutes.
3, 4, save fuel.
3, fuel state 4.2.
4049.
Okay, 2, check left and rejoin.
Did we set bingo?
4 ships 230.
Bingo's like 1500.
9, Angel 19. Shark is commit.
We're super close to our airbase. I wanna get out of here within the next 3 minutes, guys, to try to finish up those attacks.
Two's rejoined.
Shark 12 Fox 3, long times 2, bullseye 115072.
Three's off dry, it's D3.
2's tied.
Skyhawk 1, Python 1-1. Request picture. Python 1-1. Skyhawk 1. Picture is multiple groups. Nearest hostile, bullseye. 115, 60 miles. 19,000.
Three's in hot again.
Scope. Let's run in dry and try to find if there's any AAA spikes.
2. Wild Weasel.
1's in from the north.
Bombs away.
3 bruiser.
Bombs away.
3 bruiser.
For some reason, my weapons bracket isn't coming up on my HUD.
Which weapon?
Alright, we've got
STB.
Make sure you have it selected
Bombs
in the
away.
SMS page.
40 miles as well.
3 bruiser.
For check that it's selected in the SMS page.
And that it's on.
It has to be powered on as well.
Both selected and on.
Do you have the targeting pod as SPI or soy rather?
Yep.
And you don't have any HUD symbology. You're in air to ground mode?
I'm in ground mode, yeah. I have the drop.
We are starting to get overwhelmed. 12 bandits flowing in.
Okay, fuck that.
Okay, Shark, recommend you retrograde and we'll protect you.
Yeah, Rod, we are flowing to Steer 7.
Okay, 3 and 4, knock it off. 3 and 4, rejoin.
Copy.
Shark 1-2, Fox 3 long.
$29 nails, 12 o'clock.
Contact.
Four, 3, rejoin on you.
Looks like a furball happening at our 2 o'clock here.
Say bandit altitude.
Angel 17.
Just don't see him.
Yeah, be advised, bandit.
Contact.
115084, Angel 17.
I've got
Python's contact. In from the west. Roger, I'll get the lead.
Here we are.
K3, we're engaging 107075, 17,000. I have the lead, he has the trail.
Bandits at 52 mile.
Okay, element 2, rejoining for support. Element 1, are you engaging target at Angel 17?
107074, 17,000.
Copy. Eyes on same target.
$42
Magnum.
There's another group to the right. Stay sorted on them, Scope.
2.
Who's going for the group on ride? No tally.
1 Python 1-4. Declare. Python 1-4. Skyhawk 1. Contact is friendly. Skyhawk 1 Python 1-1. Declare.
Nails 29 right, 1 o'clock lethal.
Python 1-1. Skyhawk 1. Contact confirmed hostile. ID is 232. Python 1-3. Skyhawk 1.
Okay, kill,
Contact is friendly.
Scope, kill both of those,
Skyhawk
targets.
1,
I'm sorted on a
Python
group in the
1-2.
middle.
Declare.
2.
Python 1-2. Skyhawk 1. Contact confirmed hostile. ID is 230.
2's bracket left. Bandits 30 mile.
Sure. Cowboy 1 is Dakota. We're regrouping at our IP.
Cowboy 1-3, buddy flag, Jose 159+7.
2 2,300 pound.
Yeah, I have to leave after this as well.
Yeah, Cowboy 1. Start flowing to the south.
Bandits 25 miles, now turning hot.
Understood. Three engage the rightmost group at 15,000, okay?
Copy, engage group 119069.
Be advised, friendly 18.
2's commit offense at 29 off my nose.
3 is engaging. 3, Fox 3.
3, Fox 3 long. 2, Fox 3 medium.
Python 1 2.
3, Fox 3 again.
099067, just 10.
1, Fox 3 medium. 1, Fox 3 long. 1, Fox 3.
Fox 3, I'm defending.
2 pitbull defensive.
4 status.
Assaulted on the wing.
One,
The
pitbull.
target. About Fox 3.
1,
Copy.
pitbull.
Fox 3 times 2 in hard.
Bingo.
Yeah, go defensive.
1, pitbull.
2 bingo, 2,000.
Python is
3
flowing
defensive.
310.
North.
Engaged, engage 090.
Python 1-4. Skyhawk 1.
Fox 3,
Contact confirmed
114,
hostile. ID is
016,
29.
29.
2 check hard right.
2 break right.
Python 1, 3, egress
I need a
south.
deal out here.
Yeah, 3 clear or 6.
Fox 3, long 110061, Angel 8.
4, Fox 3 long.
Bingo.
Defensive north.
3 is turning hard south again.
Pitbull snip.
Two status.
2 clean.
Roger. Let's look for Angels, reference tier 1.
2.
Back in Cowboy 1's corner grinder to your west. You can flow to us if you need to.
Python 1 engaged.
Python,
Request support.
1-3, Skyhawk 1, contact is friendly.
We're engaged. 090.
Roger, we're headed your way.
We're referencing a home plate. Flowing 294.
3, I've got a 29 spike right on my tail, delouse.
Northwest.
Three descending.
Two say weapons.
Fox 3 long, 098055 Angel
2 long stick.
Roger.
But I don't have the fuel to recommit.
Yes, me either. Just flow steer 1.
2.
The other guys are coming. They'll help us. Poor status.
4 is rejoin 3.
Are you engaged?
No, currently not engaged.
Okay, Python 1 is clean and flowing 290.
Python 1-3, Skyhawk 1, contact confirmed hostile.
3 engaging, MiG 29, Bulls 117087.
All supporting.
3, I want you guys to flow out after that missile.
Grass, give me a flare.
Chaff, flare. Chaff, flare.
Do you see it?
Chaff,
No,
flare.
blind on you. Which, got you, I got you.
We have bandits
Probably below your canopy.
Python
Yeah.
1-4,
Chaff,
Skyhawk
flare.
1, contact is friendly.
Apex, looks like we got some friendly planes coming in to deal with those bandits. We should probably turn out.
Python
Just
1-3,
hold.
Skyhawk 1, contact confirmed hostile. ID is MiG 29.
Yeah, I have 2,500 pounds left. I can do it.
Alright, package be advised, Shark is Joker.
You're on your own 3.
Copy.
3, Fox 3 long. Three, Fox 3 long.
Just rejoining. That reference home plate?
Reference tier 1.
Copy. 3 referencing steel 1.
2 say fuel.
2 1,200 pounds.
We'll be fine.
Got about 300 pounds of fuel on plate.
Yeah, we'll be fine because we're gonna get to 30.
4, Fox 3 long. Python 1-4, Skyhawk.
Just giving the wingman something to think about.
Okay, 3 climbing, Angels 25 for home plate.
Searches commit 121074. 2 ship, Angels 24. Cowboy, if you can, flow to the southeast.
Roger. Southeast.
Three, knock it off. Rejoin.
3 is rejoining. Already got rid of my missile.
Shit. Did any of you guys get ACMI?
No.
Cool. It's like the only time I've ever not turned on ACMI.
120069 I think somebody else got it. I'm pretty sure about that.
That's what everyone says, but it's no one actually turns it on except for me.
Caution. Caution.
3, slow it down a little bit. I'm dragging by quite a bit here.
Yep.
And can you stop ascending?
Holy shit. I just ran across some Lancers, danger close.
Yeah, I hear it. I can't see it though. Cool.
Okay, 3 descending, Angels 25. My bad. Yeah.
Shark is picture clear.
Yeah, there was like a strange noise turning up all of a sudden, then I realized I'm close to those Lancers.
Cowboy status.
Cowboy has plenty of fuel and all air-to-air weapons.
Python status.
Python's RTB at Angels 38.
West, going to you.
Raj, Cowboy, cover us. We'll start flowing out. You trail behind and we'll RTB.
Cowboy
Okay.
run.
Okay, 3 level up, Angel 25.
Got about 15 minutes of fuel in the tank.
It's amazing how far you can glide when you're this light. Like, I have the boards out, I've had my idle throttle for like 5 minutes, and I'm still going 300 knots.
You're braver that man than I, having the boards out all the way down. I'm just letting it ramp up.
I'm on my long final now.
What's the landing runway?
340 left.
Warning, 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 warning.
Good evening, Python 1-1. Cleared for landing, runway 34 left. Check gear down.
Okay, 3 visual runway, 4 switch tower.
Air Force on top.
Short final.
BMS tower, 1-2, short final, runway 34 left.
BMS tower, 5113, requesting autonomous approach, active runway.
Good evening, Python 1, runway 34 left. Welcome back.
Some wind.
Runway 34 left.
Good evening, Python 1-2. Cleared for landing, runway 34 left.
Okay, 4, throttle idle and then raise nose down, 4 straight in. Heading 0.
So fucking light.
Python 1-3. Traffic 6 o'clock.
4 is
miles.
descending.
Traffic 6 o'clock, 4 miles, Python 13.
Don't hit me,
Python
Scout.
1-3. Traffic now 6 o'clock.
You can't be
3
that slow on
miles.
final. Where are you?
I'm wheels down.
I'm not gonna hate you. Just get off the runway, you old bastard. Whoa. BMS tower, Python 1-2, wheels down, runway 34 left.
Shark 1-1, inbound for landing.
Good evening, Shark 1, runway 34 left. Welcome back.
I had 400 pounds left. I should have turned back and fought that 29.
Oh boy.
That's 400 pounds we didn't need, Krause.
BMS tower, Python 1-3, in long final, runway 34 left.
Python 1-2-9-9-1.
Alright, I'm getting out.
Python 1-3.
Thanks for leading.
Thanks,
GG.
Scout. See ya.
All right, Cowboy, you want to start off?
Yeah, sure. We took off last. Oh, except Skin was behind us. We just carried all GBU 12s and just engaged the T90s that were in the city. And we just set up a wagon wheel clockwise in trail with some good spacing, and we just plinked off the T90s over about 10 or 15 minutes. Then once we were all Dakota, you guys were just starting to get into it with some fighters down to the southeast, so we formed up a grinder to your west to kind of support you, and then as you flowed out, we took over the flot and ended up crossing the flot and disrupting like a strike package that was coming of some Su-25s and probably Su-35s, I think. They never got across the flot. I think we destroyed a few of them, and we headed back home. But I think we destroyed almost all the T-90s in the city.
What weapons are you guys using? Just GBU 12s?
Just GBU 12s, yeah, all GBU 12s. Because it was in the city, I wasn't going to just chase out the city.
Oh,
and if they were moving, I wasn't going to use SDBs, so we just assumed they might be moving, so we just all brought GBUs.
Someone had a harm too, or no?
No, just all GBUs.
Skin at the harm. Okay, cool. All right, next flight. I guess that would be
you.
That's me. Okay, so our mission was to destroy the headquarters to the northeast where the T-90s were. We were expecting one headquarters there. I correlated the position from the debrief or from the intel screen with the position of the steer point. When we got there, we learned that there was in fact, there was no headquarters, I don't think, but there was, I don't know, 4 armored battalions and SA3 battalion, just all sort of co-located on top of each other. Very good optics, very good contact. There is a road running north, east to southwest along the right side of the engagement area. And my plan was to drop one JSOW at the beginning of the column, one JSOW on the other side of the column, and then pick off whoever was remaining with GBUs. So we committed to that engagement. The element was anchored at the IP while myself and Scope were attacking. Eventually, I cleared the element in. We continued to work to target, engaging with multiple JSOWs, GBU-12s, and SDBs. So as I suspected, the SDB was not very effective. It had about a 50% kill rate on tanks, so that's a learning point, and we're not going to bring SDBs again. The other weapons are pretty effective, and we were able to kill I'm not sure how many vehicles we killed, probably upwards of 30 vehicles in the vicinity of that area, including most of the air defenses that were on that area. It still could be reattacked, but we destroyed quite a lot of shit. When that engagement was complete, I heard that Shark 1-5 was being engaged, so we flowed to the northeast to try to support Shark 1-5. And he was down at Angels 4 or something like that. He's being chased by a bandit. Locked the bandit up, Fox 3'd him, and we're not quite sure what happened to the bandit. If we shot him down, I think he might have maneuver killed himself. Yeah, in fact, that's probably what happens. Yep, that's exactly what happens. So we maneuver killed the bandit. He's trying to defend a missile, and then we started flowing out. Then I heard there was a guerrilla group reformed the flight again, and then we came in for one run on the guerrilla group. Fired, I don't know, 7 or 8 AMRAAMs. Myself and number 2, bingo, RTB. Number 3 and number 4 did one more pass, and then they were RTB. We did emergency landing for fuel at Everness. Landed with about 600 pounds, and that's basically it. Only thing I'll say is a learning point is I think main strength of the package was weapon employment. We had basically 100% effect on target. Thing I would say that we could improve upon is talk-ons and using the targeting pod, referencing steer points, mark points that have been sent over data, things like that. So for the guys in the flight, that if you want to sort of level up there, I would say work on referencing mark points, cursor zeroing, zooming in on the pod, cursor slew and step zoom, black hot, white hot TV modes. There are some cases where I was trying to do talk-ons and people couldn't reference what I was talking about, even though that I had a mark point directly on top of the position. So there's something going on there. Other than that, I have nothing else.
Okay.
That reminds me, on our flight, we made pretty good use of the mark points and also cursor data, and because we were in a city, it was pretty easy to do talk-ons. We were like, the tallest building, reference the tallest building. So it was pretty good communication.
We were using burning. This is the first JSOW that we've employed. Had a massive effect on the basically created a massive fire.
Yeah.
So we use that as the main reference point and use cardinal directions. So there's a raging fire called, I think, like I don't know what happened with your JSOW styles, but that was not in the direction that I was calling. So do you know what happened there? Why you hit a target that was on the periphery of the column? Do you remember what happened
I don't really know, to be honest. Maybe the targeting pod slipped off last second. Maybe I bumped the stick. I don't know.
there? Okay. All right. Anyway, so yeah, that's it for my flight.
All right, Skin.
I don't know where to begin. Everything was just garbage for me initially, as I had no TMS, and so I had to pop back in. I was just patrolling the north, and then suddenly got I thought it was a one ship, but it was a two ship. That's when I called for help there. I don't know where the hell it is on the.
Hey, Skin. Were you on Sharks Victor?
Yes, I was.
So
curious.
So you were about 30 or 40 miles northeast of us.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out where that SA-17 was, basically. So I was just going to the my most northeast waypoint.
Oh boy.
You're so slow right now. I love this.
Yep.
Get wrecked.
No, I don't though.
Well, it's because we saved you. Look, I love this.
Look at their speed. Oh man, they're higher and
This is amazing.
twice as fast. Uh-oh.
Just a leisurely flight for Skin right here. Just a leisurely stroll.
Absolutely.
Sync rate happening. I don't even know why this guy's defensive. You didn't even shoot anything yet. I don't know why he's defensive. Look at this fucking.
He was scared of me.
Look at this R-27 flying in. Holy shit.
Hold
Ah! Ah!
Trashed it.
How did that happen?
Saved it. Intentional.
So I was just like, holy shit, what the hell's going on here?
Oh,
And then I freak
yeah.
out.
Oh,
Wait, look at his altitude.
Oh wow.
shit.
You're
Look
over
at that
you're
one.
over the enemy area, aren't you?
No countermeasures happening from Skin. This is amazing.
You know that comment you made Kraus about switching from plane to plane to plane, and you forget.
Yeah,
which is
yeah, I
yours.
know,
Yeah, I was hitting my F-18 countermeasure button, not my F-16 countermeasure button.
Trust me, I am often guilty of that. It's really hard for me to. Oh, geez.
There it comes.
Oh god.
I know we're not supposed to be looking at the ACMI too much right now, but this is too fun.
It's funny. There we go. Now I figure out the button.
Den Hampton way. I'm gonna strafe those guys.
I couldn't see them because they're below a hill, so.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I can see you.
What's that noise? Oh, an enemy fix F-16.
Hey,
Come on, dude, use your man pad.
Where's my man pad? Where is it?
Come on, try at least.
It's in the bunker. Go get it.
If you
You
switch to the
bunny
other side, I'm
urod.
outside of the range.
You bunny uroti, Bill.
See? Outside of the range.
Watch out! Fire the missile.
Yeah, and then me and Scope save his ass. This guy flips out and he smashes into the ground, post holes into the ground.
I think the other one did as well, because the first one also was not really engaged, but he also maneuver killed himself.
I know the first one got hit by my AMRAAM.
Okay.
It's probably Pitbull right about now.
Yeah, so I fired off a bunch of harms. It says they hit on the ACMI, but not in the game, so I have no idea what that means.
Oh, he did hit him. It wasn't a maneuver kill. Oh yeah, he's just spiraling.
2-0.
That was the first guy that went in the ground.
Oh, the first guy went in the ground?
Nope.
Oh no, I was looking at the first guy, sorry.
No, he got hit.
When? Like right here? Oh, it's like a Fox 3 close? Holy shit, it's like 5
Yeah.
miles. Oh. Skin. What the fuck? 3 mile Fox 3.
And you said don't bring Sidewinders. There we go. What do I say?
That's amazing, man. Good job.
Obey the
His
Mar in the
beat-
first place, I would say.
Beat the R27, and because you destroyed an R27, broke the log.
Yeah, no, it went immediately Pitbull. I'm like, holy shit, that's that close.
All right. Who's the next flight?
All right, so the final flight is Shark. So on the ingress, we caught a couple bandits, and we were able to engage and destroy them. Just with we started setting up our grinder. But yeah, we were able to just knock him out. It was just a 2-ship. Then we got onto our station. We, for the most part, were oriented east-west, and then we flew that for a while, and then we decided to shift to the southeast northwest, just to keep watch on that area. Skin called out that he was engaging a MiG, or that he had a Nails 29, so we turned, and then I saw that there were he had a bandit locked up, or sorry, I saw bandits like right close to him, and I asked if he was merged. He's like, "Yep." We're like, "Holy shit!" So we started hightailing it towards him. Python was already called the engagement, so we were just in support. Once Skin was clear, we turned back to our southeast northwest grinder, and eventually we saw just a couple bandits pop up. We were committing on them, no big deal, and then it just kind of materialized into something a lot larger. And yeah, at that point, Cowboy was just finishing, so they were able to roll in, and it kind of got a little chaotic. We had Skin also hunting for Sam's, but we had him in reserve, so he started flowing up, and it was really just kind of a series of grinders that were slowly retreating back to the AO. Eventually, we got too low on fuel, and we RTB'd with Cowboy guarding our back, and we flew back without incident.
Holy shit! Got a few kills. I know. I was heading into that bloody great guerrilla group. I think I rippled
Yeah, I
off
know,
3.
Chris. You and I felt like we were tempting fate there.
We did. If you look, I think you'll see I rippled off about 3 missiles at them.
That's like the sort of heading you'd make for like a U-boat attack on like a convoy.
Yeah.
Deflection.
Well, I was credited with 3 kills. Because
We
one,
have 14 kills in Shark Flight.
Yeah. Because one. I was locking up an X because another.
Fucking PS spamming missiles.
Yeah. Broke him up a bit. Look.
Oh, you had R77 on you, by the way.
Yeah, that's one flowing away. Oh, no, it's on Skin.
Hey, it's on me. Of course it's on me.
7,000 feet.
Happy with that?
I look at this and I'm like, oh god, I'm going away.
Skin, did you ever use your afterburner? I'm just curious.
Yeah, I did. Time to time. I was on low. Everything was all screwed up because my controls. I had no TMS and DMS when I got in the pit, and it was all weird. So there was just a lot of issues.
Skin, you're the real MVP, dude.
Thank you.
Oh shit! What is that? 2 R77s on you?
Yep. Well, they're actually chasing Styles, I believe. No, they're chasing me. Okay.
I'm gonna say they're not.
All right. Anything else, Dark?
Nah, that was pretty much it. It was fun though.
It was.
We see our attack in the city.